So in particular, obviously, Léon Marchand was a standout. He had multiple NCAA leading times, NCAA record in the 400 IM, first man to go 3:31 in a dual meet, no less. Can you tell me about what you've seen from him leading up to this meet? And then over the course of that 24 hours, was there any point when you were like, yeah, he might break an NCAA record in the 400
Right.
IM?
Well, he has, I spoke with Eddie Reese. Well, we texted yesterday, and I was like, Leon right now is reminding me of Michael in like 2003. His fitness level is so high that he can produce really fast times with the high volume of training. I mean, he is just kind of functioning firing on all cylinders. I'll give you an example. Monday afternoon, we did 7,500, kind of a threshold. Well, it was a threshold set, very similar to the kind of stuff we do all the time. And he was swimming quite well through it. And the last 500 was supposed to be a red pace 500, right? So threshold pace 500. And he was going so well, I was like, hey, why don't you just see what you can do on this and go for it? He's like, okay, 418. From a push, no suit, negative split, 210, 208, the 250s. And so when you do that kind of thing in your normal training, you can probably put a suit on and do some pretty good times in the meet. And it's just kind of a lot of different things. He would do, he's done some good breaststroke work. He's done some good butterfly, all the strokes. But, that I thought was particularly good. And I haven't seen anybody come close to doing something like that in practice. And I've had a few good swimmers, right? So that's kind of the things that we saw leading up. After his first day of racing, those times were so good, right? Just the breaststrokes and his 2 IM. I thought, well, maybe he could go 33 or something. I thought maybe he would be close to his time, right? That would be good. And then he just got into a good rhythm and was feeling good. And it was a good day, good energy. We had a lot of big crowd for the meet. So it's kind of a nice environment to do it. And he told me after the race, he thought he was going slow. So I don't know what that means, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take it. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And it's been fun to see Léon perform like that all season. And obviously we're looking forward to seeing what he could do. So on a different note, you were named the head coach of the 2023 World Champs for the US. I'm curious what you're hoping to gain or what you see for yourself in this role. Will you be able to coach Léon at all, or will you be coaching Léon at all in Fukuoka?
Well, the reality of it is I didn't coach him in Budapest. I sat back and watched it happen and said, great job. He knows exactly what to do. By the time he gets there, he runs the whole show. So, I'll definitely say good morning and, be noticing kind of what he does, but my full efforts will be on the U.S. team. And he knows that. Clearly, I'll be cheering for him, wanting to do well, just like I want all of our guys to do well. And it'll shake out how it shakes out. But he's got a very good club coach in Nicolas Castel, who he trusts implicitly, who's staging camp in Kanazawa and through the meet. So he'll be very well taken care of. And at that stage, there really isn't any coaching to be done. So I think it's going to work out just fine.
So this was another topic of conversation when that article came out announcing you were the head coach. And I was just kind of curious. I'm not sure how USA Swimming does it, but you've been head Olympic coach once. I'm curious if that offer were to fall on your plate again, is that something that you would accept?
Well, yeah, I mean, come on. I think there are some things in your life you don't refuse. I think that's definitely one of them, right? So, anytime you could represent your country in that way, you certainly would want to do it. That's an amazing honor and a tremendous experience. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, someone I had talked to had said like, oh, it's kind of a one and done, like it's because it's such a big undertaking. But
yeah.
What
I
you
loved
said
it,
makes
and
sense.
I would definitely do it again if I was asked. I don't know if I'll be asked. There's plenty of other great coaches. I'm pretty sure we're taken care of for the next one. So I'll support the team as well as I can. But it's a great thing.
All right. Okay. I have to end with this.
Yeah.
Do you think Michael's 400 IM world record is on borrowed time at this point.
Time will tell. I just keep going back to that quote, Lao Tzu, right? Those who know don't predict, and those who predict don't know. So we'll leave it there.
Perfect.